Hey, bud. I know sometimes in life it feels like, man, I can't believe that I have to start over again. One thing that you'll come to realize is that the older you get, the more chances you have to start over. It's so incredibly rare anymore for people to choose just one thing and that be it for the rest of their life. I mean, some folks do. I certainly don't know what that looks like. It's not been my life, and it probably isn't going to be your life either. But I was sharply reminded of this very lesson this morning. I came out here to check on the building that we're building out here, the in-law suite or whatever it is you want to call this building. And man, the roof's leaking, and there's sheetrock, and there's spray foam insulation. So there's drips on the floor, and you can see where it's leaking through the seam of the sheetrock. And man, it is not, it is not what I wanted to see this morning. But it's where we are. There's nothing I can change now. I just have to develop a plan for how to move forward from here. And that's really all we can do with anything in life. We can make plans and we can just make sure that we have every I dotted and every T crossed and every contingency accounted for. And sometimes it doesn't matter. Now, I'm certain the problem with the roof is there's a screw in that metal roof that is just wonky. And it'll be a 2-minute fix once I find it. I know kind of where it is. So when I get up on the roof, once this cold weather passes, because I'm not doing it in 45-degree or 45 mile an hour winds and 20 degrees felt temperature outside, that's not going to happen. But once I crawl up there and I locate the screw, it'll be a simple fix. But it doesn't suck any less right now that I have the sheetrock up there. I'm going to have to change out the sheetrock because I'm not going to leave wet sheetrock up there when it's just, I mean, there's nothing else to do with the sheetrock. Just cut out where it's wet and replace it. So it's not like I have to redo the entire ceiling in here, right? So usually the fix isn't as bad as we feel like it's going to be. Because right now I feel like that fix is just insurmountable and it puts everything on hold that we're doing. There's, now I can't do finish the rest of the ceiling. I can't put paint on the walls. I can't do the floor. I can't do anything until that leak is fixed. And it brings everything to a screeching halt. But I am lucky enough to be old or older and have the presence of mind enough to sit back and say, oh, here's a little perspective that I didn't have when I was young. And that's something that only comes with time and with age. And there's no hack, there's no shortcut for those things. It just is what it is. You you become more familiar with patience the longer you live. I used to chuckle when I was a young man and I heard people say that youth is wasted on the young, but the older I get, the more I get it, the more I understand that saying. And it's not exactly true. Youth isn't wasted on the young. It's that the young the young do not have the wisdom and experience to properly use that youth. But that's why there's so much muchness of the youth. That's why you have so much energy. That's why you have so much opportunity, why you have so much vision. That's why you have all those things, is because you're gonna use it up in false starts and bad directions and just all the folly that comes with being young. So being older does have its advantages. And all you got to do is wait. You'll get there one day. So I hope you're staying warm. Hope you're staying active. Hope you're continuing to pursue your relationship with Christ and continuing to pursue your friendships and your romances and all the things that make you smile. I love you, buddy. We'll talk again soon.